Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Kim Martin Motivates. I'm Kim Martin. How are you today? I am awesome, and I am so excited. I have a fun guest that I've kind of been following on. So, what do you call it when you're like following, creeping? They call it creeping. I don't know. That sounds kind of creepy. But anyway, I've kind of been following this beautiful lady on social media, on Facebook, just, because she's doing some really cool stuff. And she happened to wander into our I've Decided networking event this past month, which was so exciting. And I learned that not only is she an Army recruiter? Yes, I said that right. Army recruiter. That is amazing. She's been serving in our military for 16 plus years. And she is a Peorian. And of course, then she went away for the military. And now she's back working in the recruiting office, which I thought was the coolest thing ever. But I learned that she's also an entrepreneur. She is going after her dreams of owning her own business. It's called Tru-treasures. So, you know me, I love to see people be successful. I love to encourage and motivate. That's what we do at I've Decided. It's what I do at Curves. It's what I hope to do on this podcast, to share their stories, inspire you to maybe take that leap of faith of whatever it is that you would like to accomplish and just learn a little bit more. So I also want to help Sharonda get her word out about Tru-treasures. Mm-hmm. Sharonda Romero. That is your name, right?
Yes, that is
my name. Okay, so why don't you just tell us a little bit about Sharonda? Who are you? And I know we talked about this before we started recording, but it's like, so you've been in the military, you went into the Army. Tell me a little about you and how that kind of happened, if you don't mind.
Well, as y'all know, that I am from Peoria. So before I joined the military, of course, I went to Mayo Rams, graduated in 2001. I didn't go in till after my husband went in.
Okay.
So he went in straight out of high school. And we had our child, of course, our first child together. And once I started seeing how the military was doing for him, it was in the back of my head like, maybe I should try it once he gets out. And he did. He got out for a while. And I chose to say, all right, it's my turn. But I didn't want to do active. There's a difference. It's a difference between reserves, which is part-time, and active is full.
Okay.
I wanted to do reserves. I wanted to do part-time. But something told me, like, you might just go ahead and do full-time and see what it's like.
Just go all in.
Just go all in. So I left in 2008. And I joined, of course, they made basic training. Say, oh, it's scary. Don't you go? Da, da, da. And get to basic, it's just like high school all over again.
Are you serious? It wasn't as scary as they make it sound.
No, it is not as scary as they make it sound. Now, don't get me wrong. We exercise. We run a lot. We are yelled at.
I've been told. Yeah, I'm like, that's scary. I told you I'm scared of everything.
But hey, parents yell at us all the time. So what to be scared about?
Right.
So
your mom probably
it felt like our
louder.
parents. They basically said that we are your parents.
I see.
And we, as soldiers, we take it as, oh, these are our parents.
Right.
So they yelling at us,
your authority.
Right. So they're telling us what to do. And yes, I was kind of hard-headed. It took me some time to readjust. Somebody telling me what to do, even though I had a child of my own, and I was like, "Who are you telling me what to do?" Huh? But it kind of made sense of the reason why they told us or tell us what to do. So, being in the service, actually joining from Peoria, I just wanted to leave and see other things after my husband experienced this.
So that was like your way of getting kind of some travel.
Yes, pretty much. Well, not travel. It was the money.
Oh, I see.
It was the money and it was the benefit.
The benefit, yes, right.
The traveling, I don't think so much of it.
I'm like traveling to those wonderful places, war-ridden places. Oh, right. Wonderful! No, yeah.
So it was more of the benefit side because being in Peoria and not having much.
Yeah.
After seeing my husband was getting all the benefits for us when we were married. at the time. We got remarried, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
But the way how the benefits were set up, it was just like, well, maybe once I do it, it probably be more than a
Yeah.
benefit than when he was doing it.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's certainly it's a commitment. Like it's, and so you have those benefits that'll last a lifetime. Like there's always, the discounts as a VA or, above and beyond
college tuition, all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's a lot that the Army actually, well, the military as a whole, it benefits you long as you are capable of taking the skills that is being given to you.
Got it.
So,
So I don't come from a long line of military. My dad served in the military for a short period of time, but I do have two nephews that served in the military, and one is still in the reserves. And actually, maybe they both are actually still kind of in the reserves, but they one of them went to school. They put them through school, and that was why they stayed in the military for so long, so they were able to pay for their college. And now they still go like once a month. They're in the Coast Guard. So the Coast Guard, my one nephew's in the Coast Guard, and my one nephew might be in the Army Reserves, actually.
Okay.
So
well, the thing of it is that people think we don't go to college when we are in full-time mode. That's a lie. I just got my bachelor's degree 2023 or 24, one of them. No, not 24.
Well, 23 last year.
23, and now I'm working on my master's. So
That's awesome.
It's kind of like,
and being in the military, they pay. Yeah, so it's on. They're paying
cut that out. I graduated with my bachelor's degree in 2015 or 2016.
2015.
So after that, I went more to my master's when I got here.
I see.
Because I had more time to start my master's degree.
Yeah. So now, are you at the recruiting office full time, or is it part time still? Or
okay, so with the recruiting, I am not recruiting anymore. I did it for 2.5 years, and that's when I started to transition.
Okay.
To do my business.
Okay.
So the recruiting was just for those 2 years.
That's what kind of brought you back to Peoria. That got you guys back here. Okay. Well, let's transition and talk about that awesome new business of yours. Okay. Because that's exciting. You're showing off some beautiful pieces.
Which my oldest made.
Your oldest is it your oldest daughter?
My oldest daughter,
okay.
Sharonda Romero. She made this, and I made this, and she made the earrings.
That is so awesome. Yes. So it's kind of a family business.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so tell me about that. So from military family to entrepreneurial family and all working together. So let's talk a little bit about Tru-treasures. That's the name.
Tru-treasures began in 2023. That's when I had met Keisha Woods. She works in UPM, which is upgraded mindsets.
Upgraded mindsets. Keisha Woods. I need to meet her. Keisha.
She does a lot.
I know. I'm like, I need to meet her. Okay.
So once I met her through my recruiting path, she basically was going to be my coach on how to recruit, how to do public speaking to people. And she asked me what did I want to do after I leave the military. And I told her, I said, I want to own a store. And she was like, you could do that, right? I was like, well, I don't think I can do it right now. I ain't got the time. The Army is tedious. They need you here and there. And she was like, well, I can help you. And she got it started. She basically gave me the ins and outs of what to expect. She gave me to start with my bank, get the business bank,
right? Your business account.
She also mentioned about the products that she does, which is make my business cards and get the products on my website and all that stuff. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll do that. I'll leave that all in your hands first.
Nice to have a coach, right? Nice to have somebody to
really
help with the things that you don't really understand yet.
Right.
But you know about the jewelry and the product you want to sell, but it's starting a business, and that's two different things a little bit, right?
Well, the military actually showed me how to business strategize strategize how to get a business started. They gave me the skills, which I'm logistics in the military.
I see.
So I worked in a warehouse. I know how to manage the warehouse,
the movement of material,
how things go, when it comes in, when it comes out. So when I got with Keisha, she the one did the background part of it to make me understand how important it is to keep track of what I learned as being in the military.
Right, same thing.
And once she did that, it kind of triggered something in my head that, okay, let me pay attention to people who actually start their business. Let me pay attention to how they got their stuff started and how they're doing the things that they're doing, the mistakes, the not so mistakes, and how it's running the way how it should be running as a small business. And so when Tru-treasures came along, because we didn't have a name yet.
Okay.
So I got my family together and was like, hey, guys, I want to start a store.
So tell me about picking the name. So you didn't have the name Tru-treasures. So give us the lowdown. Where did that come from?
That name came from the family coming together, and we were searching what can stand out to people when they look for things when they shop. And
okay.
Stuff. So when the Tru-treasures came along, it was the what is inside that person. And we named it the treasure. Like, we have treasures that we have inside of us that we are actually looking for, and how true is it going to be when they find it? Like, is that their true treasures? So
that is so cool.
So we came together and said we're going to name it Tru-treasures, which is TRU treasures. And then we came up with the what you call that? Not the logo. It's the
like your slogan.
Okay. So the slogan is the true treasures lies within you. Or within.
Right.
So it's kind of like a catch of saying, okay, I'm looking for something that fits me. I want something that I am what's going to make me happy.
Right.
So
that's amazing you say that, because this week, so every weekend I've decided we put out content, right? And content for our members, and it's geared around a specific topic. And so this week, you aren't going to believe it, because it aligns with exactly what you just said. Our word is personalized. And we really talked about how when it comes to your goals and dreams, they have to be personalized to you. Like, you have to make it fit into your life, into your schedule, you know, into the goal, into the things that make sense for you, into your family. So that, when you said that, that just, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's perfect fit for this week's word of personalize. It's like, you're personalizing their shopping experience, that true treasure. What's a true treasure to them? And that's relative to everyone individually, right? And so everybody has it. When it comes to jewelry, everybody has kind of a different taste and idea of what's a treasure for them. But you have more than jewelry. So you do jewelry and then body care. And so what all are the products that you guys have so far?
So far we have the skincare, we have the hair care, and the jewelry, of course. And then we are also bringing like t-shirts and stuff like that for the civilians and the military. So we kind of like combining both, because we are veterans, and then we are adapted to the civilian world as now.
Right.
And so with the skincare, it's all natural. We take the natural products and mix it and put a little spin to it with the essential oils and stuff like that to give it a little smell.
How are you producing it? Like, where did you just find a manufacturer? Like, what's happening here? I'm so
yes,
excited.
There is a manufacturer. They have the natural things there for us to mix and whatnot to add the products that will fit, that we know that is natural enough to fit for that individual.
Okay.
So for instance, they say I have allergic reactions to peanuts, or I have allergic reaction to coconut. We will try to mix different types of products to where it doesn't have that specific product in there that sets off their allergic reaction.
So you can make a product specifically for somebody?
Yes, we can.
Oh, wow.
But it also entails with the things that we do already have on the website, or that's coming.
Okay.
That's coming, because you know how people are, they have that one product, say for turmeric. for their skin.
Yeah.
We are bringing different products that were pertain to the skin with the turmeric. So we have the cream for your face. We have the scrub. We have the body wash. We
Well,
are
you
bringing.
must be
It's like
using
we're
something on your face that's pretty awesome because your skin is beautiful.
actually,
It's almost like
I got to use the
flawless.
product first before
Yeah,
I put it
like
out
I'm
there.
sitting here going, you must be using this product and I need some because your skin is like so gorgeous.
Well, thank you.
So yeah, I saw you mention something about turmeric face pads or something like
Yes,
that.
we actually have that already on the website,
Okay.
and now we're about to have the face cream and the scrub.
So there's something really good about turmeric in your face skin?
Yes, it is. It takes away the pigmentation of when you get bumps and you get the little black spots on your face when you're picking and stuff like that. So it takes away and it blends in your natural skin tone. So it takes, it pretty much clears the dark spots.
Oh, I'm gonna have to
then on top of that, the pimples and stuff.
It just makes your skin look like yours.
Yes.
I'm gonna give me some of that.
That's why I barely wear makeup now. I do not. I really hate wearing makeup. So it's kind of like I want to continue that natural remedy of you don't have to put that toxic stuff on your skin.
I just want to, help you get that word out. I want to help you connect with other business owners in the community that you can put your products in their business and share. I got a lot of Curves ladies that we can share about what you do and the products and stuff. And so just want to help you be successful. Are you partnering or collaborating with anyone here in the Peoria area as of now?
I am. I do have partnership with a warehouse that is here for our products to be put into. Of course, with upgraded mindsets with Keisha. She's my coach.
Yes.
And
proof that coaches are great.
Yes, very. You cannot have a business by yourself.
Yes, you need to have.
You need a team.
Yes.
A team.
That's for sure.
I do. We did team up with Famari in the mall. It's like right downstairs on the first floor.
Okay.
We have our products.
You got some products in there. Okay.
Right. And it's just a jewelry. It's nothing like, the body and all that types of stuff. But that is just getting us ready to try to have our own storefront. So you're the only partners that I really do have.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm sure there might be somebody watching or somebody listening or some connection. There's a lot of local fun stores that I know that they like consignment, I guess is what I'm trying to spit out. Like you can put your products in on consignment of some sort. I'm not sure, how that works exactly, but I know that people do it. I know other businesses do it, and it's definitely a good start. But because sometimes people like to feel and touch things, right? Mm-hmm. But with online shopping, people also shop a lot online. Yes. What's your website?
Our website is www.Tru-treasures.net. That is Tru-treasures.net.
Okay. And so they can get on and see your products and kind of start to shop around.
And it's also here in Peoria. It's local here in Peoria as well. It's at 2104 West Moss Avenue. I hope I said the address right. But yes, it's on Moss. It's at the UPM Suites up there on Moss Street.
Okay, cool. That is awesome. I need to look into more of what Keisha's doing. That sounds
she amazing. Does a lot. I think I have a card in my I have a card. She as a matter of fact,
she's gonna just pull it out right here. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me see. Make sure, because I gotta make sure I got that address right.
That's okay.
Oh, I got your card up in there too.
That's good. I love it.
Oh, you know what?
So tell me what your long-term dream. So we all have our why. Okay. So one of the things that we talk about I've decided a lot is making sure you incorporate your big why, like knowing, understanding what those long-term goals are, the long-term results that you're looking for. Mm-hmm. So what is your, starting your family business, doing Tru-treasures? What is your why? Why? What is it long-term that you're looking for? Is it the legacy for your kids? Is it working with your family and having a family business? Like for me, you may have heard me said this already. Everybody knows I want a beach house in Florida. Like I want a beach house. And that's kind of one of the, I have a lot of whys, but that's like one that's tangible that I can keep going. I'm not there yet. I got to keep going when I don't feel like working. When I feel like, I'm okay, I'm comfortable. My husband makes a good living. I don't need, you know what I mean? And he does. He's a great provider. And if I didn't want, but it ain't going to buy us a beach house. You know what I mean? Like we need a little more money because beach houses are not cheap, right? So it's like, okay, I could go to work and work for somebody. I could do that and make good money, but it's not going to buy me a beach house because beach houses are expensive. So it's like me owning my own business is really the only opportunity that I see with an unlimited amount of income, right? It's limited to my work, my efforts, what I can do. There's no cap. There's nobody saying this is how much you're going to make. Even with the military, they say, okay, this is what you make. This is your cap, and you, no matter how hard you work, no matter how dedicated you are, no matter how many hours you put in, this is what you're going to make. Whereas owning your own business, obviously, there's really no cap. You can just keep going and going. So how does that tie into your long-term goals and stuff like that?
Okay, so my why is basically for my kids. It's for my girls. But starting the store, it was always a passion that I wanted to do because when I walked up into a spiritual store, it brought me joy. Like I was always happy when I went to a spiritual store. Like it was so many things that you can choose from that, like the natural stuff, the stuff that was made from someone else, and it was just that feeling of walking in there. And when I did say, okay, this is what I want to do, that why is more towards my kids.
Your girls.
My girls.
How many
leaving something behind for them.
How many girls?
I got two.
Two girls. All right. How old are they?
22 and 11.
Oh, wow. That's a pretty big difference. 11 and 22.
Yes. And that is it. But yes.
I bet they love helping with all of the stuff with Tru-treasures.
This generation.
Yeah.
Helping. Yes. But it's a so-so. And it's kind of like, I guess like that when they see me doing it, they want to do it. But if they don't see me doing it, no, I don't want to. So it's kind of like a yes or no with them.
I know.
But it's just leaving something behind for them.
Yeah. Like your legacy.
Yes.
I see. Yeah. And I get that with my kids and my girls. I have our two, I have a blended family with my husband, Joe, and we have 7 kids together, but the 2 youngest are mine. That I birthed, and they're girls, but they're only 22 months apart. But I'm the baby of 3 girls, and my sisters are 7 and 9 years older than me. So there's a little gap there. So I understand. So is your youngest almost like an only child though, since there's such kind of a big gap between her and her sister? Yes. So she's kind of got that baby only child thing going. I can relate to that.
Yes.
I can relate to that role in life. So awesome. Well, speaking of, obviously, I'm sure you've seen a difference just in the military over the last 16 years, right? From when you joined the military, the mindsets versus the mindsets of young people that you're recruiting today. Is there, what are we going to do here? Like, what do we need to do as parents with these young people? Give us some advice.
Pay attention to your kids. Pay attention and just teach them the basic skills of life.
I know.
It's the basic skills that just went out the door. So no one is really taking anything serious when having kids.
Yeah. And they're letting the cell phones babysit them and the iPads and all of those things. How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean it's can't tell someone how to raise their kids.
Right.
So you can only just tell them, hey, the social media and all that stuff it's a very big influence.
It's a big, big world. It opens up I think that I mean, I for one, I believe that social media is neutral. It's the people. It's the person behind. It's like a cell phone. A cell phone can't alone. A cell phone cannot harm anything. It's neutral, right?
Mhm.
It's the person using the cell phone behind it. That but that brings me to when we put all that information into young minds, there's a great purpose for social media. There's a goodness to having all this information, but in the wrong hands, either in the hands of someone that's not a good person or the hands of immature or someone who's not at a maturity level to handle that kind of information, it can really cause some damage, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
Now,
Very much.
so how do you see? One question I would love to ask: how, as it relates to the military, kind of hopping back there, do you see a downturn in recruitment for the military? Is there a downturn
There
in young
is a
people
downturn.
going into the military versus what it was? Like, I find that amazing that your husband was in the. That is an amazing story to me. Maybe it's just me. But I find it amazing that your husband was in the military and you're like, okay, it's my turn.
Mhm.
I'm going to go in the military now. Like, I'm just like, wow, that is amazing.
Well, that's our 80s babies. These 2000 babies ain't seeing it.
I was born in 1972 and I'm not seeing it.
But it was more of us seeing it back then than it
Yeah.
is in 2000.
Yes,
So
that
yes,
is
it is
for
a
sure.
downturn, which is going to turn into something they not going to like.
I was about to say, what happens if we don't have enough military power? We don't want to talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about
Y'all
that.
already know, so
Yeah.
I mean, it really ain't got to say too much about it because they going to have a military, regardless if you like it or not.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, it can go back to the day where they force people. Other countries do it, right?
All right.
Yeah. Well, okay. We'll take that. We'll just pretend like that. Yeah. Everything is hunky dory.
Ain't got nothing to do with me. I did my time.
I love it. I love it. I love it. It's all good.
Yes,
right here
very much.
and I've decided in this room, in this podcast, we are having a good time.
Yes.
And I am so excited. This is Sharonda Romero, in case you forgot. And I want to say from the bottom of my heart, though, thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being willing, and your husband, for being willing to step up to the plate, to serve our country, to keep us safe, to protect us, to do all those things I said I wouldn't do because I'm afraid of everything. So I think that's why, again, I was really attracted to you and what I was seeing on social media, is because you're doing something that I probably would never say never, but I probably would never do it. You know, I don't know what would make me do it, but I mean, I don't want to find out what would make me do it. So I think
It's not that bad.
It's probably not.
It's not that bad.
I just have it all built up to this. Walking through swamps, 50,000 jumping jacks and push-ups.
It's not that bad.
That's hilarious. But I do, in all seriousness, I am so grateful. I'm grateful. We got a lot of problems in our world and in America. I know this. But we also have a lot of good, and we're very fortunate that we do live in a free world because of our military over here. At least to some degree, I'm sure. We think it is. Maybe it's not. as you sit here, Sharonda, laughing, I'm like, oh well, maybe we're not free after all.
You don't want to dig too deep into the rabbit hole.
No, right. I get it. But it's kind of like we are.
Yeah.
We can still get in our car and drive to the stores and pick out stuff and do things like that. And we don't have food portioned to us like they do in some countries. Okay.
Yes, be thankful.
Be thankful. I am thankful. Seriously, I am very grateful and thankful. And I'm grateful for your service and appreciate all the years that you've given to our country. Mm-hmm. And I, for one, thank you, are deserving of all the benefits that they can give you and even more. And also deserving of a very successful business And if I can help that in any way, I will. And hopefully this, it's not, we need 1 million followers. That would be awesome. Come on, like and follow, like and follow. That would be awesome. So I wish I could tell you I had 1 million followers, but if I did, I'd have my beach house.
But that's not
right.
It's only about quality.
It's quality. Thank you. It's quality over quantity. I do have quite a few committed people that pay attention. And but I'll make sure, to get you involved in some things that I think could be very helpful as far as, growing your business. And Sharon, I want to talk to you, and we'll talk about it after this, but I'll talk to you about the women's conference, Pathways to Success, that's coming up in September. You probably want to, I don't know if you've participated in that at this point, but that might be a good place for you to be. I'll be there. Okay. And so we'll talk about that. Okay. And yeah, anything else you want to share with us that we should know that could inspire, motivate, or encourage us to go after our goals and dreams?
Everybody, like I said before earlier, it takes a team to run a business, a small business at that. You cannot do this by yourself.
Yes.
And I try to stress it enough to individuals who say, oh, I want to do a small business, but then they act a certain type of way when someone is trying to help or trying to guide them, or they act like they're helping, but really they're not. But it's the fact that you do need a team. Yeah. You do need connections to get your business started. Absolutely. But with Tru-treasures, as I want everybody to know, it is a natural business. It's a natural, it's a way to where it's catered to you as a customer.
It's an all natural product
for you as an individual. Exactly. So
our weekly winning word. It's personalized.
Right. So it's kind of like, we don't want people to think that we're just having a small business just to make money.
No, I understand. And money is okay. Making money is a good thing. We all need to make money because it keeps the business going.
It keeps it
that's
rotating.
why we were talking about your why. Like, what's your impact?
Exactly.
But it's fulfilling
because my purpose was already fulfilled when I joined for 16 years.
It's fulfilling your your internal. It's a fulfillment for you. It's meaningful. And helping you to have a meaningful life and to contribute, to give back, right? Because contribution is a piece of the puzzle for success. So I get that. I feel that from you. I feel all the vibes.
It's a personal thing.
It's personal.
But yes. So basically, again, Tru-treasures is www.trutreasures.net.
Awesome. Well, I love seeing you going after your dreams and your goals. And so that is awesome. And I hope this is the beginning of a friendship. Yes. That would be awesome. Okay. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you've had as much fun as I've had. This has been a great, I'm laughing and just enjoying our conversation, and I'm just dreaming with you. It's been awesome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you check out Tru-treasures. And if you need anything, you know how to get in touch with me. You can message me or whatever. If you have questions or just need some information of how to get in touch with Sharonda, I can help you with that.
Oh, we have a promo sale this week.
Oh, you do?
Yes, we do.
And what's that?
It's a promo sale for like 15% or 20%, I think.
Is it automatic if they go online? Is it just automatic?
You can see it on social media, Facebook,
I'm
or
going
on
to give
my
me
website.
Some of them turmeric.
So when you
I'm
go
going
in
to
there,
give me some of them turmeric face pads. I can tell you that
when you go in there, you see the promos, the actual,
like the coupon or whatever.
The coupon, yes. It's on the page, and you will see it, and it'll give you the name, and you use that.
That's awesome. Okay, there you go. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Thank you.
Thank you.